Hey guys, if you're looking to export an image for the web, well, I have the solution for you because a lot of people, what they do is they export it the wrong way and they could save a lot of time if they just export it right away. So once you're inside your Illustrator document, go ahead and hit the file and save. And once it's saved, you can export and export for screens. When you export for screens, you're going to have the flexibility to export it in all these different formats. And these different formats have different load speeds. So PDF is obviously going to be the biggest and most detailed out of all of these formats. SVGs are really good if you're going to be using it for the web and the web only. And the difference between all of these is the percentage of detail. So a JPEG 100 will have 100% of the detail. It's the biggest file that is available in the JPEG format. So if you do a JPEG 20 and you export it, it's going to lose some detail, but it'll be a lot smaller in size. And so you can also export for screens, and you can choose a PNG or a PNG 8. Now the PNG is going to be the full a PNG is going to be the full color palette, where the PNG 8 is going to be a palette variant, which it only supports 256 colors. It's much smaller in size. So the PNG is going to have your whole color wheel, but the PNG 8 will only support a number of colors, but it'll be smaller in size, so you can use that to be able to like upload it to your website. Like for example, I have a website that has a lot of photos. So in my website, I don't want them all to take forever to load. If anybody is familiar with SEO, then you would understand that having images that take forever to load can hurt your load speed. And if your load speed is over 4 seconds, then a lot of people will actually click off your website, and you will also get docked points from Google in the search engine, and you won't be able to be displayed as highly in the SERP as you would want to. So there's a lot that comes back to displaying images properly on your website, and that is why it is very important to make sure that you are exporting in the correct format right here, because otherwise you're going to have to go to some website that compresses your images, and that's kind of sketchy because sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. I personally use image compressor whenever I mess up. So whenever I mess up, I'll come here and it's image compressor, and you can upload all your files and then it'll compress them. And I usually get about a 50 to 60% return in terms of like small, like it's 50 to 60% smaller. So those are my tips for exporting images for the web.